The Common European Framework is already 10 years old, but we think that practitioners are still not confident enough with these complex tools, and there is a partial implementation of the concepts, especially of the key concepts of this potentially very innovative tool. So our project focused on trying and giving the practitioners a tool for helping them to understand the main concepts of the Common European Framework, to become more aware of their own practice, to feel valued in their own practice, and to move a step further, like seeing how they could really implement these key concepts into their own practice. After working with an international team and trying and piloting parts of the final publication of our project into different contexts, we came out with a tool made up of two components: a guide to the essential of the Common European Framework, to the nitty-gritty of its philosophy, and a toolkit of over 100 worksheets, able to help teachers both grasp the conceptual density of the document of the Common European Framework and to see the link with their own practice in a process of back and forth, coming and going between theory and practice. For example, teachers who have to devise assessment tools can, through our publication, which is called Pathways Through Assessment, Learning and Teaching, to stress the link between assessment and learning and teaching, well, they can, through these worksheets, see how they can do, what they can take from the framework, and what they can use that in their own practice. How can the concept of the framework inform their production of assessment tools? Or, for example, how can they create an effective task? How can they study the concept behind what the framework presents as being an effective task, and how they can implement that in their own practice? How they can really and effectively encourage plurilingualism in their own classes, in their own practice, by understanding what is behind the concept of plurilingualism in the framework. All that is meant for, especially for teacher educators, but also for teachers in self-development. I said especially for teacher educators because it's more in a process of sharing knowledge, of collective intelligence, and trying to move on, sharing practice, sharing expertise, to go a step further towards a real and effective understanding of the philosophy of the framework.